Podcast, Mark, you've always got a fun take. We've never talked about the Horsemen skit that the NWO did. You were with the company at the time, and Rick, we've never got your 2 cents on that on the show either. Let's talk about the Horsemen skit. Everybody remembers the NWO comes out, they're kind of dressed up, they're mocking Arn Anderson, offering Kurt Hennig a spot, not any spot, but his spot in the Four Horsemen. It was a big emotional time, and then not too long after, the NWO spoofs it. What were your guys' memories of that, and what was the kind of fallout behind the scenes?
Well, it was way too tough on Arn. That was what I didn't like. There were elements of it that were funny. Nate, I don't know if you agree with this, and I know you two have talked about it, but what was your take on Waltman's imitation of you?
You know, I didn't care because it didn't affect me. What I didn't like was the fact that we did that in Columbia, South Carolina.
Right.
Okay. And that was legitimate between Arn and I, the emotion of the relationship. And when the doctor told me we couldn't wrestle again,
it was a big deal.
It's a big deal. To me, it was real. And I think it was real to him. And I think it was real to Kurt at that moment. You know, even though Kurt was kind of a prankster, he was getting the rub. You know what I mean? It was a cool deal. It's
a big-time spot.
And I was very emotional. When I came out of the ring, and I'll give you an example. Sting came over to me and said, "That's the coolest thing I've ever seen in my life."
Wow.
I mean, people that get it and really care about people's careers and really care about the business. And the irony of this thing, you know whose idea that was to do that?
Who?
He knows, don't you, Mark?
To do the NWO skit?
Yeah.
No, I don't.
I think I know.
Who?
Kevin Nash.
Terry Taylor.
Oh.
One of Arn's best friends.
I didn't know.
That was his gig. Yeah, Arn was furious. And you know what's funny? You know what the sad thing about it is? Me crying, okay, fine, I'm an emotional guy. It was nothing about that. And I don't mind being emotional if it's real. It certainly hasn't affected my career. I mean, I'm very emotional about Ashley wrestling right now.
Sure.
But you know, when you
and I agree, Rick, and I think that's actually a strength and far from a weakness because it adds to your legitimacy.
Well, no, but I'm saying that what cracked Arn and what hurt everybody's feelings was his son is watching that at home.
Right.
And they're picking Arn as drinking beer all day long.
Right.
I mean, it was a direct shot at Arn.
Sure.
You know, that me crying, okay, fine. Didn't, you know. But the worst thing was, though, man, I'm watching that and I'm going, man, when are we up? They never put us on the show.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
Right, that's the thing.
No rebuttal, man.
That, to me, after the fact, was the worst.
Rebuttal.
You guys,
I said, I'm watching
who
for
the
Arn.
baby faces, don't forget.
Hey, I said, Arn, watch this. This can be so easy. We just got to go out there with these guys. Are you kidding me? Never a rebuttal. Think about that. And that's what was hard.
Yeah.
And that took place in Pensacola, Florida. And I could tell you a hell of a story, but I don't want to get anybody else. No, I mean, it was more to it than that.
Really?
Arn Anderson's a tough guy.
Oh, yeah, but my big thing about that was I thought it was too tough on Arn, Rick, for the reason you've mentioned. You know, in that era of wrestling...
He's got a 12-year-old son. His son is 2 years or a year older than Ashley. I mean, nobody wants to see that, you know.
Right.
And, you know, I mean, it's not that we all don't get beat up once in a while, you know, but this is... You know, it's okay if you can go out and get your 2 cents in, right? But not to be allowed to say anything to follow something like that where it's really taking a shot at you.